Hi guys, it's Mike and Chris from Smith & Edwards. We're here to talk today about emergency preparedness and specifically shelter, because shelter is one of the main things you need. When we think shelter, most everybody thinks tent. And so we got a tent here. Now my rule of thought and my kind of thinking is you want a tent that's going to cover your family, fit your family, but you also got to balance that with weight, because if you're bugging out, it's got to fit in your pack and it can't be too heavy. Another great way, and a lot of what the kids are doing these days, is a hammock.
I tell you, my kids hammock camp when we go backpacking, and we've got to change that because I'm carrying the tent by myself, so I'm going to need a little help carrying the tent.
Well, why don't you just get with the times, Mike, and get a hammock?
It is smaller and lighter weight.
It is smaller and lighter weight, and it's great. A great way to save weight if you're looking to save weight. Sleeping bags. What do you got for sleeping bags, Mike?
Well, sleeping bags, there are small bags, there's bigger bags. You may want to use the bags you have, but something small like this from Ledge is really wonderful because look at the size. That will fit in your average backpack size pack so that you can have a sleeping bag with you. Not that much bigger is a Kelty. And the beautiful thing about this, Chris, you want to see the beautiful thing?
I would love to see the beautiful thing.
Is that in that little tiny itty bitty space, there's a full-size sleeping bag. And that will shake out and that will take care of you on your backpacking trips, on your survival, everything you got going on.
That's a lot of bags
That's
for
the
that
beauty
little
is
pack.
that'll shake out, and that's a 20-degree bag in that little tiny space.
Now that's another thing that you got to think about when you're thinking tent, shelter, sleeping bag. Temperature, what you're going to be facing for that time of year.
Well, if it's wintertime, hopefully you're wearing heavier
clothes.
clothing or half that
Yeah,
closer. You don't want to freeze. And so you could not have to have a minus 25 sleeping bag.
Because that'd be
If
a
you had
lot
some
to carry.
form, that's a lot to carry. So if you had a summer weight sleeping bag and you had your cold weather or winter gear, I think that's probably the best approach because you'll get more miles as you use this. Take this from your kit, go backpacking, and then you can put it back in your kit, and you've got a fantastic bag for your summer hikes and backpacking and fishing trips and all those things.
Hunting trips.
Yes,
Whatever you
ready
want.
to go.
Cool. On the other side of that too is a pure emergency bivvy. If you really wanted to save the ultimate weight, you could go that route.
Two ways you can go. That can be your only source of sleeping bag and cover and shelter, or that you can put your sleeping bag in something like that to cover it on the outside.
And I ain't about to go sleep in a hunting situation with that.
You need to be a little warmer.
A little
So you're
warmer
ready
than
to go.
that. But there's a couple different versions of that. Also emergency blankets.
Those are small, lightweight.
Small,
Those
lightweight.
You can use them like a tarp. You can use them as a rain cover.
Because they're usually
Plus
waterproof.
insulation.
Right?
They always are.
Always are waterproof. Insulation in a sleeping bag. If you needed extra insulation, you could use that
They
too.
cover you with that, yes.
So
For sure.
great thing to have. And then one of the bigger ones too is heat. So like starting a fire. How are you going to start that fire? I love flint steel. I use it quite regularly when I'm camping and stuff. But
You should have matches, matchboxes, flint and
Matches.
steel, lighters. There's all kinds of ways to go.
so like matchbox, probably want it waterproof.
For sure.
A little waterproof too.
And your matchboxes give you a surface to strike on too. Get
Right.
the match started.
Yeah. Trioxylane,
That's military surplus and good
surplus.
stuff.
because it's Smith & Edwards, so we gotta have the military surplus. But this is a great fire starter.
It really is. It's in a foil pack and you break it out and it'll light in any condition.
So, Zippo lighter there, and then lighting for just standard lighting. What's some of your options, Mike?
Well, there's all kinds of battery lanterns. This happens to be a 45-day lantern, which is amazing. With fresh batteries and running this on low, it runs for 45 days. So that is wonderful.
45 days on
It's
one.
a long time. I
That's a
know,
long
we're
time.
just talking 72 hours, but...
But you don't know, it might go 45 days.
Well, let's hope not. You got what's called a Lucy lantern, which is an LED light, which is solar rechargeable, and it squishes flat. And so that can be in your 72 hours and still give you light, so you can do whatever it is you need to do. I am a fan, and when every kid in my house reached 8 years of age, you got a headlamp, because then you can have your hands free to do it, whatever you want. What are you doing?
Trying not to break this and splatter it everywhere, honestly. Another good option for light, and it's really inexpensive, but a great way to do it light-wise, just a standard light stick. They're really inexpensive, really lightweight, and
You
a
can
lot of
have one
them
in each
last
pack. If you have
12
several packs,
hours.
You can have it, yeah.
So, also you can hang them from your pack if you wanted the time to your pack to give, so you got
Hanging
you know
from
where
your
they're
tent,
at,
dead to read
hanging
or
from
pass
the
the
tent.
time.
So, great way to do it. I'm not going to try to bend that anymore because it'll like explode maybe. So, we'll do that.
We don't want to try to light to show you how good it is either.
I don't want to glow when I go home. Really, honestly. But lots of different options. You know, each one of these categories is huge. You could go many different ways. But we want to hear some of your favorite ways for your shelter and your bug out bag 72-hour kit emergency preparedness stuff. So be sure to let us know and be prepared.
Yep, be prepared. Thanks.